Right, so it's been a long time since my last video. Gyms are back open again. I think it's been 3 months, I suppose, saying. But if you follow me on Insta, I've still been quite active on there. But I got the camera back out today and was thinking, get in the gym, film again. You know, I've been doing it with a phone and that, but the quality's so much better with the camera. So the first one, but we start this week and we'll try and do it for the rest of the week. If I can train with people so I can, film them all. So the first session, Monday is always back, and at the moment I'm doing a bro split, which is semi-changed from when I was in gyms before. I was always push-pull legs, but enjoying it at the moment because I can sort of focus on the big three lifts quite easily, training legs, squat, back, deadlifts, benching on when I'm training chest, and it sort of just gives me that time and the recovery as well, because I think I wasn't focusing enough on the recovery. So this is today's workout. We've begun with deadlifts. Did some plate loaded rows, lat pull downs, some more rows, shrugs, and some rear delt like cable flies, which has been very good because most people neglect their rear delts, but it's one of those things where because everyone neglects it, if you've got good rear delts, it kind of stands out. But yeah, I'll do a voiceover for it and try and talk through some of it. A lot of it is kind of vomit-inducing deadlifts, which felt great, to be honest. But yeah, I'll get into it. Right, so as I said, we start off with deadlifts. Its first set shown is 200 kilos for 4, which if you follow me on Insta, I think I'm gonna start doing every week a plan of the week. And obviously things can change that. And when I woke up this morning, my hips felt horrendous from playing football, and I was worried about this. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, to be honest. But yeah, this is one of the sets I planned this week, and I was really happy with it. I never hit 200 for 4. It's probably been like, well, how long have gyms been open? Gyms been open again for 4 weeks, I think, and there's been some good progress. Like every week, I've been able to push it that little bit further, and I feel like the form is getting better each week, and I'm being able to feel it more each week, which is great. I don't normally use straps, but I enjoyed it today. I'm normally a chalk guy. I like that feeling more, but the straps were good today, and doing this without music was tough. That was probably the hardest thing. But yeah, good set. And then we had the back off, which was 180 for 8. And again, I'd done this for 6, I think 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks. And that was a PR then. I'd never done that before. And hitting it for 8 is getting, 8 on a heavy deadlift set is tough. It's very tough. But again, I feel like the form looks clean, and I'm happy with how the deadlift is progressing. Probably the most out of anything, because it is it's sort of something that you can get so anxious about deadlifting because it's so hard, and you put yourself under a fair amount of risk. But it is, to me, my favourite thing to do in the gym, 100%. There's like benching is cool, it is cool, but you don't get that same feeling of locking out like a heavy single or a reps that you didn't think you were going to be able to get, and it's a real mental battle. Like, I'm thinking here, if you're watching, I've lost count of what reps are on, but the 6th rep or something, there's a point where I can be like, nah, we'll call it there. But then that's where you've really got to think, you've got to make that quick judgment call between, am I finished or can I do more, and I just don't want to put myself through it. So there's the 8. And that takes up a fair amount of time in the session, to be fair. I don't like being in the gym much longer than an hour, but that takes up quite a lot of time. And then we move on to plate loaded rows, 3 plates aside, and just trying to, I love this machine. I like doing it single arm. I like doing single arm, and then double arm a lot of the time. But after those deadlifts, I was a bit tired, so that next exercise needs to be a bit calm. And then move on to some lat pull downs. Wasn't too much a fan of this machine. First time I used it, it was a low row lat pull down hybrid, and I felt like it could have done both better. But anyway, Yeah, so we just my focus obviously. So the deadlifting is I want to get stronger. I want to be able to hit more reps. I want to be able to just over time increase my strength. But after that, I'm very much looking at more higher rep ranges and that sort of thing. Like I'm not going to go and do 4 reps for lat pull down. That'd be genuinely psychopathic. And then we've got the low row. So I mean, I'm just trying to, here we're thinking bodybuilding. The focus has changed is essentially what I'm getting at. And these are good. A little tip I saw the other day, which really helps with these low rows, is just tuck your chin to your chest, and then pull from there, because it stops you from using a lot of that sort of swinging and momentum if you stay in that position. And then next, I haven't said the sets and reps. We'll put that on the screen. But this cable flies, or rear delt cable flies, whatever you want to call them, crossovers, anything. These I've put in the routines recently, and have been very, very good. Never something I did before. Rear delt flies are very boring, like with dumbbells. So I highly recommend those cables. I think it's very good for feeling that movement out.